That's a good start. What's up, guys? As you can see, today is a beautiful day, and me and my bro here did not want to be trapped in the gym. So we're gonna get a crazy workout using one of my favorite tools, the Slackline. This thing's gonna kick your butt without you even realizing it.
It is beautiful out here today, isn't it?
Yep.
Look, guys, if balance is something that's either given you difficulty in the past, or maybe you're just someone who wants to have better balance in general, you got to give the Slackline a try. It's awesome. It's fun. You think a Bosu ball is challenging? You got to try the Slackline.
Guys, today we're going to show you how to set one of these things up. We're going to show you how to save the trees, and we're also going to show you how to just basically walk the line, and if you stick around, a few tricks that we've learned in the short time that we've had with it.
Let's show them, man.
Let's get right into it, yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
Woo! Are you stoned? Seriously. So what is a slackline? It's a form of webbing, usually 1 to 2 inches in width, anchored between 2 points. The slackline is made up of 2 sections. The tensioner, which is the short piece of webbing, consists of a ratchet on one side and a loop on the other. The long piece of webbing also has a looped end. But more importantly, an open end, which is fed through the ratchet. For setup, the first thing you're going to want to do is find 2 trees to use as your anchor points. Start by wrapping the ratchet around a tree through its looped end. Now notice here we're doing what's called a half twist. This is what's going to keep your line from turning at both anchor points. With the long end, do the same thing. Wrap it around the tree and feed the open end through its looped end, and create another half twist. Before you go any further, you're going to want to make sure you're using protection. We're talking about the trees, you nasty perverts. Take 2 old towels and slip them between the tree and the webbing. Without protection, the tension from a slackline can somewhat seriously damage the trees. During this time, adjust the height of the 2 anchor points anywhere between just below the knee and mid-thigh. Now that we've done our part for the environment, it's time to create tension by feeding the open end through the ratchet. Run the webbing through your hands to ensure there are no kinks or twists in the line. Make sure to get rid of as much slack as possible before you begin cranking the ratchet. For beginners, you're going to want to tighten the heck out of that ratchet, and remember, the tighter the line, the easier the balance. Our final step is to make sure the ratchet is locked, as shown. Now we're ready to get started. Alright, so now that we're all set up, let's teach you some of the basics. First off, to mount the line, place your foot at the starting point, and in one swift motion, step up while maintaining your balance. Don't take another step until you're completely balanced. Now that we taught you how to get onto the line, these next 3 tips will get you across. Our first tip is to keep your eyes focused on the end of the line. And remember, if you look down, you'll go down. Second, there's a few things worth mentioning involving your feet. First off, barefoot is the way to go. Not only will this allow your toes to grab hold of the line, but this will also deliver feedback to your brain and allow you to make minute adjustments. Also, always make sure your toes are pointing forward. You might be able to take a few steps with your feet turned sideways, but this is a common beginner mistake that will inevitably lead to your downfall, or even your death. Our third tip involves keeping your hands up, attempting to use your elbows as your pivot point to stabilize your body. Your arms will act as a counterweight if you begin to lose balance. Finally, and possibly our most important tip, just keep trying and you'll get the hang of it. Don't give up. The slackline can be very frustrating at first, but remember, repetition is the mother of skill. With these tips in mind, you should now be more than ready to give slacklining a try. Now, finding your balance can be hard, but if you enjoyed the process, you'll eventually want to learn a few cool tricks. Here's some moves to look forward to once you've mastered simply walking the line. Well guys, the sun is going down and I gotta tell you, I'm exhausted. My legs are shaking, my abdomen feels all ripped up, my obliques feel like they've never felt before. How you feeling, man?
I'm tired, man. I'm wiped out, but I had a lot of fun today. It was a good time.
That's right, yeah, me too.
And look, do yourself a favor, guys. The only way you're gonna know if you enjoy this is if you get one for yourself and try it. It's a great thing to have lying around. Come out here on a nice day with your friends, and believe it, you're gonna be training everything.
That's right, guys. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you have something you want to say about Slackline, leave a comment. And if you like our videos, hit that subscribe button to get a new video every week.